Welcome back to the podcast. It is week 11 of the NFL and I don't even know what of college football. I just know that football, it's going by fast. At least college is, and the NFL, because how's it already week 10? I don't know. But a lot happened last week in the college football world, and the NFL was actually good for once.
Was it?
We had a lot of close games. There were
Okay.
times that we were sitting there and we were going, what is going on?
Close and good are two different things.
We had a lot of close games. Okay, so,
Well, let's break it down then.
well, let's start over.
What was good about the NFL?
Well, let's start. Yeah.
Let's not Texans Bengals. That was really the only good.
No. Lions, Chargers. That was a great game.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game too.
Broncos, Bills was pretty bad, but it was close. Commanders, Seahawks was pretty good at the end.
Can we talk about Texans Bengals?
Dude, oh my
CJ.
goodness. CJ Stroud. So Joe Burrow looked like he forgot how to play football at the end of the game. So did Tyler Boyd. If Tyler Boyd, just to let you know, if you don't watch the games, I don't know why you wouldn't, but Tyler Boyd, what was it, 3rd and goal, wide open, and just dropped the touchdown. Would have had them, would have put them in the lead, and Texans would have been forced to score a touchdown on the next drive with little time, and nah.
However, I'm going to be a contrarian here. And CJ's getting credit for this comeback win, this drive at the end of the game. That pick he threw
was awful.
awful.
Okay,
Awful.
but you look at a guy like Joe Burrow. Okay, he should not be making the throws he was making in that game. Let's be honest. CJ Stroud, that was his second ever pick. Was it awful? Yeah, it was terrible.
But he's going to get credit for a game-winning drive to win a game.
Yeah, but
because he threw that pick.
That was also coaching. I don't know why they were throwing it and not running the ball. But
regardless, CJ is
CJ
fantastic. Is he like at the top of the MVP voting right now? Should be.
Technically, no. Guess who it is?
I'm gonna guess Mahomes.
Yeah. Somehow, some way he is. I don't know how. He's not even leading the NFL in any stat.
That's a lazy pick.
Mahomes?
It's lazy.
But that's what the NFL is saying. Mahomes is the MVP.
But it's lazy. If you actually watch the games, I mean, CJ's playing with a horrible team.
See, that's what I was going to say. CJ, right, he is a young guy. That doesn't really affect the MVP voting. But last year's, we look at the teams. And sure, did they improve in the offseason? Not really. They didn't really get better, except for drafting CJ Stroud and Tank Dell. Tank Dell is actually pretty good. So he's passing to Noah Brown. That's his number one receiver, Noah Brown. Do you know what Noah Brown did? He played for the Cowboys for what? 3 to 4 years.
He was like their 5th receiver.
Yeah, and he did nothing. CJ Stroud is throwing to Noah Brown. Nothing against Noah Brown. He went to the Ohio State University, so... That's what I just said.
You didn't enunciate.
Oh, my bad.
It's a
The Ohio State University. That's my fault. I mean, if the guy gets weapons around him, he's obviously...
look, the fact that the Texans are 5-4 right now is amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all
because
CJ
Stroud is that important that he's taking them to these kinds of wins. Watch it, and I'm not saying I hope CJ Stroud doesn't get injured, but if it happens to be CJ Stroud gets injured and who is their backup, Davis Mills comes in, they're gonna lose every game, and then we're gonna see how important CJ Stroud is. So I don't know. I think the MVP right now, if he continues to play how he is, will be CJ Stroud and Rookie of the Year somehow. But
So can we move on to your other great game of the week, which is the San Diego Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Detroit wins. Dan Campbell, Team Dan Campbell.
Guess who lost?
But
no. Guess who lost?
I know you're going to say Justin Herbert, but my God, Justin Herbert, 323 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, what else do you need from that guy?
To win a game. Justin Herbert, statistically... No. I don't want to hear it. Justin Herbert, statistically, is the most mediocre quarterback in the NFL. Do you know how? He's 59-59. And honestly, this next stat is not his fault. But for every point they score, the defense allows. So right now, in Justin Herbert's time in Los Angeles, they have 1,200 points scored and 1,200 points allowed. So Brandon Staley just kind of needs to leave, and they'll be good.
I love how you do research against Justin Herbert. I appreciate that. You hate him so much, even though he's still starting for your fantasy team.
What am I? I'm
just saying.
Justin Fields was injured. I'm not putting Fields in because, of course, he's not going to play.
Fun fact. Can I throw a hypothetical at you?
A hypothesis?
Let's say New England fires Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is free agent. What if Bill Belichick went to the San Diego Chargers and coached Justin Herbert? Would Justin Herbert be the next Tom Brady? I think he would. Huh.
Are you saying that Justin Herbert's better than Dan Marino? Well,
how did you take that whole hypothetical scenario and say Justin Herbert's
who's
better?
the greatest quarterback of all time?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, so if he's the next Tom Brady, wouldn't that make him better than Dan Marino?
No.
What? Why not?
Because he's had 4 years of good play, but not great play.
So you're saying Justin Herbert's good, but not great?
I think Justin Herbert would be great with a good coach.
Well, I think they're going to fire him.
Because I think Tom Brady was okay, and then he found Bill Belichick.
Well, I mean, we saw what happened after he left. They kind of won a Super Bowl. But, All
right, can we talk about the other NFL scores? Colts, Patriots. 10-6.
Okay, but
10.
No. But Mac Jones is the worst quarterback of all time.
No. Let's talk about that not the whole game, but the end. So Mac Jones throws quite possibly
interception ever. Literally, if you look up the worst throws ever, that is number one.
That may be the worst interception of all time.
If you haven't seen it, please go look at Mac Jones' interception versus Colts. It was awful. And then Bill Belichick goes, okay, I'm done with you. He throws Mac Jones on the bench. Then Bailey Zappi comes in. Game-winning drive. And I don't know what this play call was. Fake spikes. Bailey Zappi could have thrown it away or something. No, instead he decides to throw in triple coverage and throws the game-losing interception. The Patriots, Bill Belichick, you saw on his face, he hates it there. He's done. He wants Tom back. Because, man.
That's why he needs to go to San Diego and have Justin Herbert.
Yeah, no,
Dude, that throw from Mac Jones was atrocious.
I still think about how bad it was. Because, I don't know, man. Hey, I love Mac Jones because he sucks.
No. I think on this podcast, I said Mac Jones was a horrible pick, horrible quarterback, and I'm right about that. Can we go to the Browns? Deshaun, out for the year.
Mr. Deshaun Watson is out for the season, which Can we talk about, like, I know we've said this before, but there's been a lot of injuries going on. So I don't know what it is. It might just be a coincidence.
Guaranteed. 245 million?
I think it was 243 million, something like that. Guaranteed.
The dude played, what, half the year last year? He's going to be out the rest of this year. That's going to end up being a horrible contract.
No, yeah. And the trade they made to get him, 3 first-round picks, which I'm pretty sure that which we can see that the Texans use those picks, and they're just soaring high. And I'm not saying the Browns are doing bad. They're actually doing very well, but now you don't have your $243 million guaranteed quarterback. And I guess you have PJ Walker, and sure, PJ Walker, he beat the 49ers, whatever. But it's in a game time situation in the playoffs. Who would you rather have, Deshaun Watson or PJ Walker?
Deshaun.
Exactly.
PJ Walker or Josh Dobbs?
Josh Dobbs.
No way.
I love Josh Dobbs, man. That guy, That guy is something else.
He's had 2 phenomenal games. PJ Walker.
He's a phenom.
I would take PJ Walker.
He's a phenom.
By the way, our R.I.P. Rest in peace.
Who?
Christian McCaffrey's touchdown streak.
Oh man.
Rest in peace.
They
tried though.
They tried really hard last drive of the game, and they gave him the ball 4 times and he couldn't do anything. But they did it in a weird way. I don't know why you just want to hand it off every play. I don't know. But yeah.
Great streak though.
Great streak.
I don't think there's anything else in the NFL to talk about.
Excuse me. You're forgetting one thing.
Oh, go ahead.
So we talked about quarterback play and how it's awful, right? One of the faces of the NFL.
Are you going to talk about...
might just be the worst quarterback. No. One of the faces of the NFL might just be one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen. Uh-oh. His name is Josh Allen. Welcome to the Josh Allen Hater Podcast. This is episode 15.
Wow.
15 for the amount of interceptions he's thrown this year.
Wow. You're going to be a Josh Allen hater?
I've always hated Josh Allen.
Why?
Because he sucks. Listen, is he a bad quarterback? No, but he doesn't show up when they need him. They had 4 turnovers last night. They had 4 turnovers on Monday. They're now 5-5, sitting sure they're second in the division, but Miami just had their bye week. Listen, I don't like the Bills. Because I'm a Dolphins fan, but Josh Allen has the potential to take this team to the Super Bowl, and he's doing nothing with it. The Super Bowl window may have only been 1 year, so...
Oh, good question. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
That's a great question. Who has more MVPs?
I'm just asking.
I'm just asking you.
If you had one game to win the Super Bowl, who would you take?
Listen.
Apparently you take Lamar because you hate Josh Allen.
Dude, Josh Allen loses to bad teams.
You hate Josh Allen.
He loses to bad teams.
You hate Justin Herbert. Man, you're just a hater. Hater. All right, let's do some picks.
If your name starts with J, I hate you. Besides Justin Fields and Jalen Waddle.
Justin Fields back this week.
And Jalen Ramsey. So yeah. Anyway, let's head over to college football.
By the way, what's the score of the picks, by the way? I had a horrible week.
Your guys in the lead? I'm up 1?
No way. You when you're up 1. I think this is all bogus.
No. I do need to recount.
Though. I
think I got some wrong though. I don't have the exact record.
I think we need like an auditor to come in and check this.
I'll check it. Don't worry. I get it.
Yeah, I trust you.
Anyway, let's head over to college football. More specifically, college football kind of sucked last week. Nothing happened. Anyway, let's head over to Michigan and Mr. Jimmy Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh got suspended for 3 games, and it was just announced that Michigan, they said they were going to take legal action, and they just accepted it. They just gave up. So
Wonder why.
He's suspended for 3 games because, he did stupid stuff. Anyway, if they make the playoffs, which they most likely will, sadly, he comes back. He's able to come back. So the only big loss that they have is him not being able to play against Ohio State or coach in the game against Ohio State. But, I don't know how much difference a head coach makes. I'm not going to lie.
I think Michigan playing the victim card in this whole thing is hilarious. I think the fact that Michigan, quote unquote, came to an agreement with the Big Ten that, Jim should be suspended for 3 games is hilarious. I think bigger things are coming. I'm still going to say I think Michigan is probably the best team in the nation. I think they're probably going to win a national championship with Jim Harbaugh coach. And then he's going to ride off into the sunset and go to the NFL or wherever. And then Michigan's going to get hammered for it. But, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Where would he go in the NFL? The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears, yeah.
He's going to the... how about the San Diego Chargers? If Bill Belichick doesn't
they're not gonna fire Brandon Staley.
They are.
They're not.
He's awful.
Because their GM is stupid. I don't know your name, but I'm calling you out, bud. You're stupid.
He's awful.
Fire him.
He's awful.
I actually kind of like the Chargers too, except Justin Herbert.
All right. There's nothing left to talk about in college.
No,
Let's go to our picks.
All right, Thursday night football. Actually, the primetime games this week are pretty good.
Actually, it's a pretty good game.
Yeah. So, Bengals versus Ravens. I'm gonna take Bengals here. They're coming off a sad loss to the Texans, and dang, that sounds so weird to say. They're coming off a sad loss against the Texans, and Joe Burrow. I'm guessing he threw 2 picks last week. He's gonna be like, oh, I need to win this game. So the Ravens also lost last week, but they're sitting at 7-3. The Bengals right now are out of the playoffs, so they need this win. It's a division rival. Give me the Bengals.
I think the Ravens are coming off a worse loss to the Browns, where they were at 14 points in the fourth quarter and choked. I think at home, I think they're going to step up. I think Ravens win. Close.
All right.
Ravens win.
Steelers versus Browns, another division rivalry. Dude, give me the Browns.
It's funny as it sounds,
but it doesn't sound.
No Deshaun, Browns at home.
I mean, listen, Mike Tomlin is magical.
He
but
is.
He has to lose at some point, right?
Well, that's where I was going to go. I love Mike Tomlin. He's a great coach. But the Steelers are always a 500 team, and they're 6-3 right now. So the Browns win. I don't know how the Browns win, but the Browns win.
I'm so happy at this next game because the Dolphins are back. I get to watch my team again. That bye week. Man, it feels weird not having to cheer for a team. Anyway, Raiders versus Dolphins. Dolphins at home. I don't know. I'm gonna hear your pick. I think you already know who I'm picking, but
Dolphins are a massive 13.5 point favorite.
That's a lot.
That's massive in the NFL. Dolphins close.
Why? Why do you have to do this to me? Anyway, Dolphins. Bears versus Lions. Fields is back. I don't know how much impact that makes because the Lions are hot. So give me Dan Campbell.
You know where I'm going with this. Dan Campbell. All day, every day.
Titans versus Jaguars. No doubt in my mind, the Jaguars, because they just came off the biggest loss to the 49ers, and they need a win.
Dabo is in hell right now, but his great quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, is going to have a fantastic game. So, Jaguars.
Are you calling Trevor Lawrence better than Justin Herbert?
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, you said that. I heard you say
I said Dabo down, Justin up. Justin wins.
Okay. Chargers versus Packers. Give me the Chargers.
Oh, speaking of Justin.
They'll throw 3 interceptions, but they'll still win.
No.
They'll throw 3 interceptions, but they'll still win.
In spite of their head coach,
Mm-hmm.
San Diego Chargers.
Okay. Cardinals versus Texans.
Oh, good Lord.
This is not a bad game. The Cardinals have Kyler Murray again, and he's
bad.
For being 5'10", he's pretty good. Anyway, give me the Texans.
I'm actually torn on this.
How are you torn on this? We were just talking about how CJ Stroud could win MVP, and you're gonna take Kyler Murray over him?
Give me Kyler Murray.
Are you kidding me?
Give me Kyler Murray.
You just said he was bad.
Give me Kyler Murray in the Cardinals.
Alrighty. Cowboys versus Panthers. Do we have to
Why?
Do we have to talk about this one?
Which one?
Cowboys versus Panthers.
Oh, good Lord. This is going to be where Dak's going to go like 400 yards and...
Well, he did last
touchdowns.
week.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
This is where Dak excels.
Anyway.
Yeah, Cowboys by a million.
Yeah. What's the spread on
10.5.
10.5. How's the Dolphins more?
I don't know.
I disagree with that one. Here's our worst of the week. Giants versus Washington.
Dude, how is this worst of the week?
Tommy DeVito versus Sam Howell.
Sam Howell is based on our last podcast, leading the league in passing.
Listen.
Sam Howell, a million.
Okay, fine. Commanders. 49ers versus Buccaneers. Do you believe in Baker? I don't. Give me the 49ers. It's that time of the year where the 49ers go on their midseason tear.
Christian McCaffrey actually scores a touchdown for one time in his life.
49ers. Can you believe this guy does not score touchdowns? Can't score touchdowns when he needs to. It's unbelievable. Overrated.
As the teenagers say, he's mid.
He's overrated.
He's mid.
Okay. Jets versus Bills.
You've been talking smack.
Yeah, I've been talking smack. Give me the Jets.
No way.
I've been talking. Hey,
no way.
There is way because they beat them last time.
Zach Wilson. You're putting your faith in Zach Wilson.
Zach Attack Wilson.
Good Lord, bro.
He's gonna tear through the Bills defense.
Give me the Bills, big.
Hey, if you should be happy about this one because if you think it's such a free win for you to get some points back. Seahawks versus Rams.
Get some points back from a system that is, I think, rigged.
It's not
by
rigged.
The way. Oh, yeah.
It's not rigged.
Yeah, sure.
It's not rigged. Seahawks versus Rams. I don't know. Give me the Seahawks because the Seahawks are... I don't like Geno. Have I ever said that before?
By the way, you do know all your picks are on record. So if I ever wanted to go back and actually pay attention and look at them.
Listen, I'm an honest guy. Honesty is the best policy.
I think your numbering system's rigged.
Alrighty.
I think Stafford's back. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the Rams.
I don't see that as an upset. I think go either way. Sunday night prime time, Vikings versus Broncos. People may look at this game and go, but why? And I say, but yeah. I think this game will be pretty good. Give me Josh Dobbs, though.
No. Russell Wilson, Broncos at home.
You're saying the Broncos win, 5 in a row? I believe 5.
I'm saying the Broncos because 1, Josh Dobbs is not that good. 2, it's on the road. Yeah, Broncos.
Alrighty. here's the game of the week. Obviously, there's like no doubt. Monday Night Football. Sadly, it's a primetime game, so we know it's going to end 20-17. Eagles versus Chiefs Super Bowl rematch at Chiefs, so at Arrowhead. Probably gonna, make the difference there. I honestly don't know. This game really obviously can go either way, but give me the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs beat them again, and I believe that they really show people that they should be the Super Bowl champions. Well, that they actually are the Super Bowl champions.
I have one question. Mm-hmm. Will Taylor Swift be there or not?
You think I know this stuff?
Well, the last I heard, she was overseas doing a concert tour, so I'm thinking she won't be there.
Do you know what she's going to do? She's going to clone herself and put herself at the game so that Travis Kelce goes crazy. Because here's what's happened. I do believe that Taylor Swift was not, I don't think she was in Germany, and Travis Kelce went for like 2 catches for like 2 yards. So she's going to clone herself. She's going to be there in some shape or form, and the Chiefs are going to win.
I think Taylor Swift is not there, which means the Eagles win.
Man, that really is the difference maker, huh? In the Chiefs games, Taylor Swift.
100%.
It's a weird thing to say.
Are you not a Swiftie?
Not Patrick Mahomes, not Travis Kelce.
Just be a Swiftie, bro.
Taylor Swift. I'm not saying you're wrong, because statistically.
All right, next week, big game, Ohio State, Michigan.
I'm scared.
We'll do our predictions and.
Anyway, looking at next week's NFL games too. I don't even know what to say anymore. These games are awful. For a little preview real quick, we got Buccaneers Colts, Patriots Giants, Browns Broncos, we got Saints Falcons, we've got Commanders Cowboys. You excited? I know I am. For 9 to 12
No,
games.
But you know what I'm excited about? Because we have a few minutes left in the podcast. I can talk about the NBA.
Oh, really?
So, James Harden.